All right, hey guys, what's up? We are back for hole number 7 here, first look. Now, what we had last year, well, probably pretty similar to that, I'm pretty sure, because I remember being able to use driver and pulling rings in this fashion. So, I do believe this is relatively similar wind. I just need to kind of think about what I used to do. I did play a couple rounds for guides last year, so I do kind of remember. But I'm just trying to think, like, if I was curling or not, and I believe the answer is yes, but I'm not 100% on that. I do believe that I still need to curl this a little bit. And in terms of the spin, I do believe that it was just a max rock. And, it was okay with max rock power-wise last year. So that means with 5 extra yards, it's going to make it that much easier. We'll definitely be in range. But one of the nice things about this is you'll just be able to use max backspin and just kind of land right on this front edge here. So this is more or less kind of the line, and you can kind of use what I'm doing here as kind of your alignment. And other than this, I'm just going to kind of be very careful with my ring play. I do believe I used a max adjustment last year. So there's 2 rings. And we are going to just gently curl this. It shouldn't require much. And let's see if it's just not coming back. So just too much. That looked pretty good. I gotta be honest with you. I'm just going to kind of wait this out before forfeiting, because I do want to just take a look. I'm going to try kind of like the 2-inch putt. What that's going to do is it's going to show how my alignment was, because there is a certain amount that you just want to kind of curl, and a certain place that you want to get this behind the hole. And if my alignment's correct, a 2-inch putt should just look down straight into the cup, and it's not. So it looks like my alignment needs to be just a little bit more to the right. So I need it to be kind of right here. So this is kind of the point that it needed to be. So it needs to be about 2 grids less, but you should be able to do that with the rock. It just needs to land just a tiny bit shorter, 1 to 2 yards shorter. And alternatively, you may be able to get max distance on a QB there. If you can use the QB, maybe I'll bring that next time, and we'll try to see if it kind of maxes out with the free-to-play clubs and balls, which you can see I used anyway. So, I used the Kingmaker, and one of the main reasons is so I still have a lot of that side spin. So I want to try to make sure that I can put, those 4 or 5 bars of side spin on, as opposed to kind of switching. But also, that extra wind in the face is going to help that ball guide to collapse. So if I am using a wind reducing ball, I'm going to probably need QB, because I'll need that 6.5 bars of backspin, where I should be able to get away with the 5 there and just land just a little bit shorter with the rock. Rock only has 5 bars of backspin. Should be able to get away with that because the wind's high enough that it's essentially going to collapse that ball guide down enough. I just need to land just a little bit shorter there. So that's kind of more or less the method that I did last year, is just kind of perfect where it landed. And I should be able to use QB. I'm just trying to think, if I'm at the min line, QB should extend at least 12, 13 rings. So we should be okay. So that's what I'll do with the next guide. And we'll just kind of increase that backspin amount. And, right around that curl that I did there probably looked pretty good. We'll probably just try to make just a little modification next time. So keep that in mind, but that's a good starting point, and I will see you guys on the next hole.